You don't know. Bad man. Yeah. These body baby.
What's up, ladies? Welcome back to the channel. Your girl is so hyped. Not only am I hyped because this is the last review that I have to record, this is a countdown, baby, for the top 10 textured units that I have reviewed on this channel. This is also a collaboration with my girl, Is That Your Hair, or Gwladys. If you are not familiar with her, where have you been? What are you doing? What are you doing with your wig life? My brain went completely blank, but I did want to mention that Gwladys also has a series on her channel called $20 Tuesdays, and this is where she finds you affordable slays for under $20. Some as low as $15, sis. Check her out. Seriously, stop playing. You are not familiar. I tell you guys, I've said this many times before. Girl keeps me twerking, okay? Like, go Gwladys, go Gwladys. So big thank you to her. What I love the most about her, she is a chocolate complected skin sister just like me. She takes those leaps. Hello. So if you are a deep toned sister, if you are a deep skinned woman or man, and you are looking to adventure, have some adventure, and jump deep into the color spectrum, you need to check out Gwladys. So definitely check her out after this review. I'll have a direct link in the description box down below, and of course tell her Meekah said hey girl. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. You will see my lovely little guest of honor here. This is Rosie. You may see her pop up and poof, disappear into thin air. That is due to the power of editing. Sometimes she gets a little too explicit. So let's go ahead and jump into this video, baby, because I'm telling you guys, I am hyped. I am so hyped for this countdown. So I am going to cover every single price point, every single texture. So I do have synthetic and human hair units in this countdown. Number 10 is Now let me tell you about this bob. This bob was super thick. When I tell you, me and this wig, we had a conversation with the flat iron and the hot comb when it was working. We had a combo. The texture was so on point on that unit. But baby, when you are talking about 4C realness, that bob was it. I was also a human hair unit. Now, number 9. This one was hard for me. This is Bobby Boss.
So all you lucky ones, what up? You're always on the run, what up? I mean, don't get me wrong, but what up? Or was I not the one you dreamt of? No. Cause the life you live will never be enough.
And when you talk about like island realness, like this is my island gal, okay? I felt like I was ready to be tanned on somebody's beach with somebody's son. So I definitely enjoyed. And the only thing was it did tangle, and that was only because of the length. I do believe that was also a frontal unit, and she is synthetic, baby synthetic, and she was still popping, okay? Number 8 on this list is Outrage's Julianne.
You're looking for something better. Is this what you want now, or is it because you can't forget?
And she was like, she's like Nisha 2.0.5. So she definitely gave me like some Nisha vibes, really gave me that back to you, Bob type of tease, okay? I felt like I was Keisha St. James on the Channel 5 news, okay? I'm here to give you the news with my beat face and my slayed locks, baby, okay? Audrey Julianne did serve it up for me. She was super thick. The texture was good. And even the luster on there, no shine to that unit whatsoever. And I can't think of any cons that I had with that unit. Off the top of my head, it was just beautiful. I love that unit. And she was also a synthetic unit. Number 7 is another synthetic beauty, baby. And this is Nisha 202, honey.
I didn't mean to hurt you, babe. Oh no. If you decide to leave, you will help me in.
If you are familiar with Outre and the Nisha train that has been like in these streets lately, baby, Nisha 202 was like the relaunch of the original Nisha. If you are like an OG wig wearer, like deep in the wig game, you are familiar with Nisha and the original one. That one right there, baby, let me tell you, that one was actually the shorter version, I believe, of Nisha 203. So, well, not really. She had her own style and she kind of had some layers into her, but she was definitely like an everyday type of girl. And all of these wigs, they are no longer wigs, okay? They are she's in this list, okay? Definitely Nisha 202 was a whole vibe for me. Number 6 on my list is a Kinky bob unit that I did by her given hair. And baby, who gonna clock me, boo? Okay? Who gonna clock me, boo? That's how I felt in that unit. It really reminded me of the Divas bob that I spoke about earlier. The only difference was the texture and the density were on point. That unit right there, that is your work vibe. That is your happy hour vibe. That is your cuddle vibe. Everything about that unit was just perfect, and it just came out so pretty. I don't think it had layers in it. I think I just kind of faked it till I made it. And I kind of, you know, put the layers in there with some curls. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but everything about that wig was the perfect human hair bob for me. Simple, classy, elegant, can't go wrong with that bob. Number 5, baby, if this was the beginning of the year, you could have never told me that I would fall in love with a half wig, period. Now, if you are OG wig wearer back in the days, like we're talking about 2015, 2016, and you know, we were doing the headbands back then and we were doing the half wigs, it didn't take off. For whatever reason, it didn't take off the way they are now. So Outre came out with the Converti Cap collection, baby. I copped, I picked up. I was one of the quick ones, and I got Bahama Mama and Curl Strip.
Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you. I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me.
Curl strip. It mimics my daughter's hair to a T. I had my reservations taking it out of the pack, and it was a little on the snappy side, okay? She had some kickback, okay? Baby got some strength. Okay, so she is definitely a coarse unit, but the texture dryness, it wasn't a super deal breaker for me, surprisingly, because the blend and just the natural look of that unit was just everything. And I'm sorry, but I have to include Bahama Mama in this. That was another unit that I did at the same time. I did curl strip. It was so amazing to me how my hair went from curl strip to Bahama Mama and they both blended. Baby, I was sold, okay? Now, unfortunately, I think I messed up Bahama Mama when I took pictures. I couldn't keep my hands out of that unit. And what ended up happening is I totally changed the hair type on that unit. So it went from like a 3C ringlet type to like a 4B undefined curl. So big shout out to Outre for that. I'm gonna get off my Outre train right now, but I'm gonna hop right back on and I'm gonna go in with number 4, which was Nisha 203. You're gonna hear that a lot from me, okay? Nisha 203. Now here's what I loved about Nisha 203. The fact that I got a blonde, it was not dry, it was not frizzy, it was not plastic, it was not that Barbie doll hair, okay? It still gave me the kinky look with color, bye-bye. So now, given it is very thick out of the pack, but once you like put your flat iron to it and just bring out some of that density, I still to this day am in awe of Nisha 203. That one right there, Outre, what magicians you got in the lab, boo? So let's go ahead and hop into number 3, baby. What happened was, look, check it. I had a funk, okay? I had a funk with this collection of wigs, and I swore I was not going to review another one. I think a viewer had suggested that I review it. They really wanted to see it, and I picked it up, and baby, that was Butter Unit number 8.
Why don't you get it by now? Tell me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want it. Did you forget that code?
Praise hands, okay? Because Butter Unit 8 sold me and changed my mind on the Butter collection. That one was by Sensational. She is a synthetic unit. It's a lace part, but you could not tell me nothing, okay? The texture on there, the waves, the cut, everything was just grown woman status on that unit. I didn't have any cons with that unit. Even the front had a frontal effect, and baby, she was blending and she was popping, baby. Number 2 in this list is another unit by Sensational. This is Butter Unit number 5.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. Everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind.
If you are familiar with this channel, you guys know I have done quite a few of her given hair units. I've done curly, kinky, straight, blowout, you name it on this channel by that company. Butter Unit number 5 is such a bomb dupe. The shape, the texture, the density, the quality of the hair, the parting space, the frontal effect in the front. You could not tell me it did not look like a human hair unit. It really gave me kind of that Oprah vibe, and I said this in my video. When I matched it with a white blazer, it gave me Oprah vibes all the way. And instead of you getting a free core, okay, you was getting a free slay on YouTube by me. So, man, Butter Unit 5. Shocker of the year for me, because I just knew with a curly synthetic wig I was not going to like it. And baby, she was everything. And speaking of everything, we have to talk about number 1. I'm gonna give y'all a little dramatic drum roll. Number 1 for this year, Outre Kamaya.
Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh.
let me tell you about Outre Kamaya, baby. Texture on point, length on point, layers on point, hairline on point, parting space on point. No luster to that unit. I put it through the windmill, okay? I did an updo. I did the flip over. I did the middle part. I think I might have did a side part. I spent some time with Kamaya, and baby, she is bae. Kamaya is part of the Outre's Melted Hairline collection, and baby, Outre put their foot, knees, elbows, toes, and fingernails into that unit. Everything was just bomb. You could not tell me that that did not look like a human hair unit. I didn't have any cons with that one. I do believe I plucked it to the gods. Like, I took out, you know, some hair out the front. So I think the hairline could have just been maybe a smidgen better. But baby, out of the pack, you really do not have to customize that unit. I'm sorry, Kamaya. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Kamaya is bae on this channel, baby. I could not contain myself to 10 wigs. When she reached out and she was like 10, I was like, girl, 10? 10? You want me to break it down to 10? So big thank you to her for doing this collaboration with me. Big thank you to all of you for tuning in. If you're interested in any of the units that I did speak about, I will have a direct link to my review in the description box down below. So you guys let me know what's on your list. What's on your top 10 textured lists of all time, or your textured wish list of all time. Let's chat in the comments down below. Big thank you to Gwladys for reaching out to me and including me in this collaboration. It definitely means a lot to me. I have been such a fan of hers since she did, I believe it was Jocelyn. Baby, she sold me with her first review. The girl is just so dope. So make sure you guys check her out. And like I said, make sure you tell her Meekah said, hey girl. I'll have a link to her video in the description box down below. Big hug, big group hug. Big thank you to all of you sweet people on this channel. The love and overwhelming support that you guys have showed me has just meant so much to me. I'm probably going to be long-winded in this ending, but thank you so much for the outpouring of love, the kind words, the suggestions, all of the comments. Trust me, they are not going unnoticed. I am reading them and I am trying to answer them as much as I can. So thank you so much to all of you. I really appreciate it. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, ring the bell, get all post notifications. Let's chat in the comments down below. Stay tuned for the YouTube shout outs, ladies. And as always, keep wearing it with confidence. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. I did it. I did it. Ooh, 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 ooh. And my wig was probably clockable, and I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care.